Hey everybody, my name is Javan Brnakovic. We are here on August I think we were about the 16th, 17th, thereabouts, 2013. We put in this Hugelkultur bed about 2 months ago with a group of about 24 people who came out for a Hugelkultur workshop. For those that don't know, Hugelkultur is the German word for mound culture and has been very much popularized and taken to a place of high food production by Sepp Holzer, permaculturist in Austria. And the general idea is that there is a wood core that is either dug into the ground or is it above ground or on grade, and on top of that we put some nitrogen to counterbalance some of the wood. We usually add in some worm compost or some worm castings, then we put soil on top, mulch, and then we seed like the dickens. So there's a video before this if folks want to see about how we made it. It's a time-lapse video and you can see how we made it really quickly. It's a great how-to. But what I want to show you is that I was talking with my family today and was trying to convince them or tell them what this was all about. So I'm making this for them, but it's for all of you as well. So here it is. So as you can see, the Hugelkultur itself is quite large. It's about, well, I would say about 20 feet long at this point, maybe closer to 15, but it's quite tall. We have some trellis posts here, we have some uprights and some cross pieces. The thickness of the sunflowers the thickness of the stem of the sunflower is as big as the uprights now. So as you can see, it's the same. They're as stationary as the uprights are, and if I was to do this again, I might grow an early variety of sunflower and then use those as trellises if I didn't have anything. But I wanted to show you just the sheer diversity here. We have probably 15 types of beans and peas at the top. We have corn, as you can see, that's coming in over here. Yeah, we've got different types of brassicas. We've got tons of different types of basil. That was a good one. We have these great orange cucumbers, round cucumbers, which I really enjoy. Just picked one of those. Lots of flowers. We have insects on this all the time. We can see over here we've got some tomatoes just through the way. Show you some of the larger pumpkins here. Here's a pumpkin hiding out. Right, just put my hand on there to give folks a sense of how big it's gotten in just a couple of months. Lettuces, we've got cilantro, we have parsley. Strawberries we'll put in there for good measure. I'm gonna go over this way, take a look at what's going on in here. The squash is great, as well as the zucchini. We've got zucchini hiding in here. We've got another monster pumpkin. It's growing up again. Show you the size of that. Another great zucchini plant that's given us more zucchini than we can ask for. I actually have to harvest that. That's far too big. So there we go. That's pretty simple and easy. Put that in the back pocket. This is the west side. The whole Hugelkultur is facing south. This is the west salad bar. So morning salads, Hugelkultur salads, and evening salads are here. We can see some of the potatoes that have grown well. Not all of them did, but some of them are growing. We've got blue scarlet runners. We've got fava beans growing up again. Here is a great sunflower that's decided to come out. Take a look. Here we can see a rather large canopy. Lots of cover crop that we put on didn't germinate, but the major thing about Hugelkultur is you overseed everything, and that's why it almost always takes off. And as it decomposes, it's actually a composting in situ solution as well. So we end up getting soil out of this endeavor as well. But what I like about this, here's our doorstep. Yeah, comes up to our door. We come out of here, and every time we leave, there's some medicinal herbs in here as well as just some good eating. So it's great to walk by on your day in or when folks come and visit us, and it's an open harvest. More scarlet runners, more long beans. God, there's just so many beans and peas in there. So basically right now we're eating probably 50% of our meals off of just this one Hugelkultur. A little bit of straw that came, or a little bit of seed that came in with our straw mulch. It seems that there's always a bit. We have some Andean tubers, some potatoes that didn't make its way to Europe when the potato became popularized in Europe. So some of these are great. The nice thing about these is that they won't ever have susceptibility to blight, which means that you can keep them and you can perennialize them. So we have some oca in here, and we have some mashua. Just an incredible amount of food we have overall. You can see some of the corn up here that's grown into some rather big stalks. So that's hugelkultur in a nutshell. Just wanted to show an update for everybody to get a sense of just how prolific this has been. And the other thing I'll say is that hugelkultur is traffic calming in a way that a few other things have been. Cars slow down, people slow down, children slow down. And I'll just leave you with a shot of how big this looks compared to the house that I'm currently living in. Just a huge amount. The last thing I'll say in terms of permaculture, that's my bedroom window there. There we go. Those are the sunflowers, and all the way over here, you can see it here, this gentleman has a light, a fluorescent light that's on 24/7. Well, it's not on 24/7, it's on as soon as it's got a photogenic sensor that when it gets dark, it turns on, and it shines directly into my bedroom window, or it used to. And so this is great. So next year we'll plant even more sunflowers there, and it'll just be a great block. Hope you enjoyed the permaculture video. Huge amount of food in abundance that comes out of this. I'd say give it a try. Go for height. Don't make these small mounds. Go for height. Make sure you have a good amount of wood. Make sure you mulch. Make sure you put pinning down over top of it. You'll see that in the other video. And bring a bunch of friends, because it's easy to do with a bunch of friends or an excavator. So hope you enjoyed it. My name is John Bernakovich. Be fruitful and multiply.